What are the top 10 commandments of essential oil entrepreneurs? Well, make sure to watch this video all the way until the end to find out. Hey, this is Lance McGowan with Essential Oils Me, and today we're going to talk about the top 10 commandments for essential oil entrepreneurs. And make sure to smash the like button on this video if you learned something new, found it entertaining, or watched it all the way until the end. This helps the YouTube algorithm share it with more people like yourself. And if you didn't like this video, let me know what was incomplete or inaccurate in the comment section below so I can make improvements for the future. And now we're going to start with the top 10 reason and then work our way all the way to number 1. So number 10 is become a product of the product first. This means with the doTERRA essential oil business, you want to become a wholesale customer who gets a wellness consult with the Live Guide and then get on the LRP or Loyalty Rewards program based on your needs and goals and what will benefit you the most. And how it progresses is a wholesale customer and then a wellness advocate when or if it makes sense in the future. And the Loyalty Rewards program is like a frequent flyer or hotel rewards program where the more you use it, the more free products you get in the future. I've done videos on that, so make sure to check it out. And then the wholesale customer is basically like a essential oil customer for wholesale of the Costco or Sam's Club variety where you get discounts for being a member. The number 9 commandment is that people buy you before they buy anything from you. This goes for family, friends, coworkers, or strangers, in person or on the internets. Another point is that the people closest to you may trust you, but they may not see you as the expert. And I call this the powdered butt syndrome, meaning like my mom, for example, she powdered my butt as a baby, so who am I to tell her about health, right? So she trusts me, but she doesn't necessarily see me as the expert because I don't have, a doctor in front of my name and then an MD at the end of my name and then wear a white coat and have a big office, big fancy office, right? So the number 8 commandment is that people need to know, like, and trust the person, product, and company before making a purchasing decision. And this principle comes from Jordan Belfort and is basically all about building rapport or a relationship or a connection with other people. And this means listening for their health priority and seeing if they are open to natural solutions or using essential oils. And notice it doesn't mean, cramming a business opportunity down their throat or forcing them to buy something that they don't want or need. It's about, again, building that relationship over time. The number 7 commandment is move towards people that move towards you. And as you'll probably notice, a lot of these commandments or, kind of rules to live by with regards to the business realm can also apply to life in general. So keep that in mind. And when it comes to moving towards people that move towards you, you want to build relationships with people that you vibe with, but don't pressure or hard sell or chase them down. If somebody wants a kit or oils bad enough, they'll make it easy for you to make the sale. Keep in mind that oftentimes people say no to what they don't know and they do what they do know. The number 6 commandment is that when people don't move towards you, talk to the next person. So this means if you spend too much time on a no or a not now or a maybe or let me get back with you or let me talk to my husband or let me talk to my wife or I'll do it next year or this or that, you could miss out on a yes or a yes now with somebody else. And so it's kind of like focusing on people who are more in the mood to buy, or it could be with a class or a one-on-one or a little bit more follow-ups, but not spending too much time where it doesn't make sense and your efforts could be put somewhere else.
Speaking of putting your efforts somewhere else and making the most of your time, the Done For You website solution has arrived with Designs by Master Online Tools or designsmot.com. All you need is a hosting account with a domain name, and they take care of everything else. You can get your attractive, search-friendly WordPress website ready in under 24 hours without the hefty price tag. They're done for you. Pre-built WordPress websites are fully responsive, customizable, easy to manage and update. They were built with the search engine optimization in mind and to get your business up and running or upgraded right away. No need to learn code or hire a developer. They provide video tutorials so you can easily update your website on a whim. You can learn more with the link in the description area below or visit designsmot.com.
Now the number 5 commandment when it comes to essential oil entrepreneurs is the principle of SWSWSW. Did I do that right? There it is, 8, or SW to the 4th power. And what that means is some will, some won't, so what, someone's waiting. There you go. In other words, it's important to have an abundance mentality, not a scarcity mentality. There are over 100 million people in the US alone that are over the age of 18 and not in the company that you're with, and that could be a potential wholesale customer or business builder. The number 4 commandment is service over sales. Now, authentic network marketing means that the product education is the main focus. Now, this also means offering a wellness lifestyle, which is what the company I'm a part of is all about. On the other end, there's traditional network marketing, and this is very business opportunity focused, and they're selling an opportunity. And this is what most MLMs or network marketing companies are all about. And you'll see other people on the internet or YouTube talk about this as the primary or the only way that distributors or wellness advocates or people in the business are focusing on, and really they don't have the big picture, which is what I try to do on my YouTube channel, is look at both sides of the coin, not just one side and say one's good or bad just because a few bad apples ruin the whole bunch, or try to ruin the whole bunch, so to speak. And for some reason, anti-MLMers, whether on Reddit, which they're a force to be reckoned with on there, or on YouTube, seem to get off on this whole principle of, really sticking it to the, MLM community or trying to make them look bad. And on top of exaggerating, health claims made by distributors, which doesn't help the case for, the people that are in network marketing. And those same, distributors are probably not following company policy when it comes to what they're saying. And it's important not to make any drug claims with regards to health-related products or when something is a supplement. There's talking sheets for those available for most companies. I know the company I have has a approved claims list or approved verbiage to be, putting out there when it comes to marketing materials. But so many new people come into the company and aren't trained properly, and then they kind of don't give the best image or picture, and it really just provides fuel for the fire of anti-MLMers to be like, see, they're making exaggerated health claims, or see, they're pitching a business opportunity to family, friends, coworkers when they don't want it. And I'm like, yeah, they probably haven't been trained, so it's important to have compassion and a little understanding and empathy with regards to either new people or people that have been doing it for a while that, hey, they just weren't trained properly. And it's important to look at both sides of the coin, which is, again, my point in bringing this up multiple times, is trying to be reasonable, objective, and a little bit more logical when it comes to looking at this stuff. I know that's hard, we get in our emotions, right? But the good news is that there's an oil for that. Number 3 commandment is that haters are just fans that don't want to admit it. Yet. Alright, some examples include the anti-MLMers, as I mentioned, anti-Oilers, doubters, skeptics, anti-doterra people. I've learned that feedback is just information from another person's perspective, and objections are people's way of digesting or spitting back up what you brought to the table as a opposing or different side of the conversation. And there's also a big difference between a legitimate MLM or a network marketing company and a pyramid scheme or MLM scam. And I covered this in detail in my video called Anti-MLM Top 7 Mistakes to Avoid, which you can see right there and search on YouTube to learn more about. The number 2 commandment is that the 5 success factors include your skills, goals, effort, quantity, and quality of your network and lead generation system. Now you can rate yourself on a scale of 1 all the way to 10, 1 being low and 10 being really high in each of these categories, so you know where you can improve. And this isn't done in a consistent way because it's not really a standard way of approaching how well somebody will do in a network marketing business, but I've had tons of conversations with people in my comment section about this, and I tried to say, hey, there's a lot of reasons why things happen. They're just looking at, well, the top 1% make all the money and the bottom 99% lose all the money, and I've had tons of videos and discussions about that. So what they're doing is looking at the negative outcome or the problem, but not looking at the root cause of those. And there's a number of them. There's reasons why things happen, and it takes somebody who's more reasonable and wants to understand why things happen so that they can avoid some of the mistakes or all the mistakes that others make, or they can just live a better life with themselves and how they do things. With that being said, if you're not with doterra, which is the company I'm a part of, and you're open to learning more about how to become a wholesale customer or wellness advocate, then my Natural Solutions for Your Health book on Amazon has been specifically designed for you. Investing in this step-by-step system will show me that you're serious about improving your quality of life and willing to take your health to the next level. Now, if you're in doterra already, then I've included other videos and book recommendations in the description area below when it comes to product education or growing your own business. So the number 1 commandment with regards to essential oil entrepreneurs is grow where you've been planted. So what that means is you chose your enroller and or sponsor, and it's important to work with them if you have questions. If you can't find the answer, look to their uplines in your back office and get a weekly or monthly mentor. If you have a disagreement with your upline or mentor, work it out with them respectfully and be reasonable. Reasonable just means you focus on the truth and you seek understanding and you focus on solutions, not the problem, and particularly not making other people the problem. So threefold. And it's not other people's job to do the work for you, but it is their job, so to speak, to work with you. So there's a big difference there. Not work for you, and not do all the work, but work with you. Some other best practices are to attend convention in person or online due to the pandemic or plandemic, however you want to call it, going forward. Hopefully there will be in person in the future soon, whether it's 2021 or 2022 and going forward, because in person is really a whole experience. It's amazing. And the conventions cover, the founder story, new products, rank advancements, and other great things, and the sampling of new products as well, which is really fun. And you want to celebrate the success of others and be inspired instead of compare yourself to them, be jealous and turn into a hater, right? We don't want to be a hater, or which is another word for a fan that doesn't want to admit it yet. There you go. And there's already enough of them out there in the world. Just look at the comment section of some of my most popular videos and you'll see a good mix of people that kind of love and kind of hate on the content, which is very interesting to me because the content I create is polarizing, meaning it creates fans that don't want to admit it, and it creates fans that do want to admit it. There you go. Another best practice is to review the income disclosure statement and compensation plan of the company that you're a part of or interested in being a part of or doing research on, and that you have SMART goals, S-M-A-R-T. There you go. And this means specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. These are all important. And have realistic expectations, right? So there's optimism, there's pessimism, and right in the middle is realism. And that's what we want to do. We want to be real ones. We want to keep it real. We want to be realistic, especially with regards to our expectations. And that income disclosure statement and compensation plan or comp plan are going to help us do that. And if we have questions, especially if we don't get along with our upline or don't know who they are anymore, or they don't contact us or whatever it is, that we go seek that out on YouTube, Google, or find a mentor within our back office that can help us, or reconnect with an upline or somebody that you were close to see if they can help you. And those are some resources on the company side. And then on the product side, there's lots of books. I know with my company, the Modern Essentials book is a great place to start, and that will cover things. And then, again, YouTube will have tutorials on how to, use your back office or the website you use to order or, look at particular, who signs up, who enrolls, what kit they got, all that good stuff. And the last kind of thing to, throw out there that I'm gonna do, and again, this is, based on comments on my other videos, and that is it's okay to have a full-time career or part-time job while your spouse works and be a part-time distributor or wholesale customer. And so what that means is I can have a full-time job and then be a part-time essential oil distributor or wellness advocate, and that allows me to supplement my income over time as I become a product of the product and do other things as well. And ultimately I am responsible for my thoughts, words, and actions. That's very important to keep in mind. With that said, that is the top 10 commandments of an essential oil entrepreneur, whether you are one or thinking of becoming one or know somebody that is or heard about one through anti-MLM videos or just pro-MLM videos. Now you kind of have a best practice list of things to keep in mind so that you kind of have more perspective. And at the end of the day, that's my goal, is to give more perspective so you can get more understanding. And the next two videos on the next screen contain more information that you're really going to love because they build on the video that you're watching right now. Make sure to click and watch them when they pop up, and I'll see you in the next video.